Okay, we're live. All right. Good morning, everybody out there in Facebook land. We're going to try to do our yoga here this morning, and it's good to be back. As you know, I was in Florida for a week, or actually 10 days, and it's good to be back. We had a great time, and obviously I missed the Y, and I'm sure you guys did too. Thanks to the YMCA offering this video for Facebook. Gets us all back on track, hopefully. And so hopefully you found a nice place in your house that you can work out a little bit, not have any distractions. And you can see me, but I can't see you. So let's just enjoy this next hour and try to release a little stress and tension. And we really have to keep the immune system strong through this whole virus episode. So yoga is a good way to do that. Stress is one of the biggest things that can weaken the immune system, so we really have to be aware of that. So let's go ahead, and if you're not in your seated position, let's just come in the seated position here. And before we get started, maybe we should go over some things that you're going to need. We're going to use a strap. Now, if you don't have a strap, maybe a necktie or a belt would be fine. A block, if you have a block. And for those who maybe taking this opportunity, maybe this is your first time, and maybe your yoga classes were a little intimidating, and maybe you might want to try it on video like this. So if you're in a seated position and this is your first time and you feel uncomfortable or you have some pain, grab a pillow and then put it under the butt, and it'll raise you up there and take some of the pain away. So we're going to work on our abs. We're going to hit the hamstrings a little bit, and just some good stretches. So, again, let's go back to our seated position here. And let's just find the sits bone so we can sit up nice and straight. Lengthen up through the spine, and let's just close our eyes here as we start to take a few breaths. And again, if you're new, we always want to breathe in and out through the nasal passage. And if you close your eyes, there's so much stress going on right now. And so maybe we can just sort of stay in the present moment here for this hour, and take our mind off of all of the problems and the anxiety that this whole virus, this coronavirus is causing. So nice deep breaths as we bring air into the nasal passage. And this is controlled breath. We want to try to get the air down in the belly and feel the belly push out with each inhalation. And this is going to open the lungs up. And as the lungs fill, we want to bring all that air in, and then as we exhale, let it all release out through the nose. Nice deep breath. And this is just a nice way to relax the nervous system. And again, if you're new, just breath alone can really help. It can stimulate the immune system. And if your eyes were closed, let's go ahead and open them up. And we're just going to take you through some basic moves here, work the upper body. And I will instruct you on breathing. If you're new, especially, breath is something that takes a little while to get used to. So let's go ahead and if we have a block, or even if you don't, let's just place maybe your pillow out there or whatever. Something that you can come to place your head on. And we're just going to start out with a little bit of a stretch. And let's just walk your hands out and take them out as far as you can. Feel a nice stretch in the spine here, and see if you can bring the head down towards the block here. And just let the body respond to that. And as you breathe in the pose, eventually you're going to get there. So nice, just a nice stretch here, and just relax. And if you want, you can always stack the fist. If you don't have a block, or a pillow, stack the fist and just try to get to the fist. Nice deep breath. Just look up and walk your hands back. And then we remove the block. We're just going to take our time as we go through these poses, and just try to work the breath into them. So let's just begin with a nice overhead stretch as we gaze up to the ceiling here. We're going to look up. And let's bring our palms to a prayer position. As we interlock the fingers, we're going to send the palms straight up here. And we're going to look to the backs of the hands. Now this can be challenging. Just do the best you can. You want to try to get the arms back, so you can look up to the backs of the hands here. And then the body awareness. You want to feel the sits bones grounding, spine lengthen here. And then let's keep the breath flowing. So nice deep breath. And breath and movement, good way to release stress and tension, which we hold everywhere. Neck, shoulders, hips. Nice deep breaths. And then with your next exhalation, let's bring the arms down to a T shape. We're going to spread the fingers out nice and wide here. Feel the weight of the arms. And then with your next exhalation, we're just going to turn the head to the right. We're going to work the neck here a little bit. Just stretch the neck, look on the back of the right hand. Nice deep breath. Feel the stretch. Let's bring your head back to center with a nice inhalation. Bring your arms up overhead. We'll bring your palms to prayer. Exhale, let's take it to center. Let's interlock the fingers and send the hands straight out. Again, we're just going to work the wrist joint on this right side. Let's take a couple breaths here. Let's stretch out through the right arm here, and all we're going to do is take the left hand. We're going to place them over the fingers and the thumb behind the hand here. We're just going to pull the fingers down and work that wrist joint. Working the median nerve that runs down the arm. All right, leave your right arm up. We're just going to take the left under the right. Try to get past the elbow here, and we're just going to pull the left arm across the body here. Now look at your left hand. You want to take those fingers and try to get it into the palm of the right hand. That's going to be challenging. Just do the best you can, especially if you're new. And let's go ahead and place the fingers into the palm of the right hand. You want to try to center the elbows here. And then as you lift up, you're going to feel the opening in your shoulders here. This is a shoulder opener. Take some breaths. This is not an easy one to do, especially if you're new. Nice deep breaths. Now let's release your arms up overhead. Feel the stretch as you gaze up to the ceiling here. Take the right hand and place it on the back here, behind the back here. We're going to take the left hand and push the elbow up. We're going to work these triceps. And then we're going to try to join fingers behind the back. If you have time, you could use a strap if you want to. I'm not going to, but if you want to, by all means, try that. Nice deep breaths here. And again, you're going to always find that one side obviously is different than the other, so one side might be way off. You can maybe touch one side and not even get close to the other side. It's a good stretch for you. Let's release up overhead. Palms to prayer again, interlock, set them up. We're going to hold for 5 breaths this time, so let's count your breaths. Great job. Let's bring the arms down to T-shape. All right, take some breaths. You're going to probably feel a little difference in right and left here. Again, feeling the weight of the arms, we're going to do the left side this time. So with an exhalation, let's turn the head to the left, look over the back of the left hand here. Okay, let's go ahead and bring our head back to center. And let's bring the arms up overhead with a nice inhale. Palms come into prayer, exhale to center. Let's interlock the fingers. We're going to send them straight out. This time the left side, we're going to work the wrist joint here. And all we're going to do is take the right hand over the fingers of the left. Your thumb comes behind the hand for leverage here, so let's go ahead and do that and pull the fingers down. All right, great job. Again, let's leave the left arm up as we take the right arm to the left, get past the elbow here, and we're just going to pull that arm across the body here. Again, we're going to look at the right hand, look at your fingers. We're going to turn that palm around. We'll try to get the fingers into the palm of the left hand, and then send your elbows up and slowly lift them up. As you lift them up, you're going to feel an opening in the shoulders. One thing as you go through your class here, always remember to honor the body. Don't put yourself in poses you're not ready for. If you have any kind of pain, don't do it. For those who come to my class, you've heard me say that over and over and over. We want to practice safety. We're here to help, not to do any damage to you. All right, let's go ahead and release. Up overhead, feel the stretch as you gaze to the ceiling here. Open up the throat, work your thyroid gland. And then now this time, left hand comes behind the back. We're going to take the right hand and just gently push the elbow up. Work those triceps. We're going to try to join fingers behind the back. Again, if you have a tie or strap, belt, whatever you've got, you can use that in this stretch. Okay, let's go ahead and release your arms up overhead. Let's bring the palms to prayer. Exhale, center. And we're just going to place the hands onto the knees here. Just take a few breaths and just let the body respond to that short little sequence that we just did. And take time to practice your breathing. So we're going to go into a twist next. You know, twists are so important. They're so good for us. It lengthens and strengthens the spine. Good for detox. Also, good for the lower pelvic floor, the liver. The internal organs definitely benefit from your twist. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to lean back. Now, for those who have trouble doing this, stay right where you are. It's perfectly fine. What I'm going to do is a little more advanced, and don't feel like you have to do it. You don't. So for those who want, we're just going to lean back. We're going to take the right knee and try to center it up for you. Okay, so right leg is on the bottom. We're going to take the left over the right. So just take that right hand, pull it over. And if you notice how I am right here, you can see the toes are sort of right in line with the knee here. The left leg is up. And the left hand for support. So keep it close to that left butt cheek here. And just sort of raise your right arm up, lengthen up here. And then as you exhale, we're going to turn to the left. Elbow just above the knee here. And you want to use that for some leverage here. So let's lengthen up. We're going to look over the left shoulder here. And breathe into the pose here. Nice deep breaths. And I'm going to hold you here a little longer than normal. Always know you can come out if you need to. It's important that you breathe deep into the pose, releasing toxins. This is definitely what we want to do in this time. All right, let's bring yourself back to center with nice inhalation. For those who are in seated position, just stay where you are. You'll be okay on this next pose. The ones who are in this have followed me. We're going to try to bring the foot on top of the knee here. Now that could be challenging. You could also just take the block and place it out front if that's easier for you, or just place it on the floor if you can't get the foot onto the knee. From here, we want to rotate the shoulders. Okay, we're going to rotate the shoulders. We're going to draw the blades in and down, and then take the right hand and grab the left wrist. As you exhale, you want to come forward with a flat back. So you want to push forward from the sacrum, coming down. You're going to feel that this is a little bit of a hip over here on the left side. The farther you come down, the more you're going to feel it. Let's take some breaths here. We're going to hold this pose for 5 to 6 breaths. So breathe deep. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, bring yourself to center, and then let's just lean back. And all we're going to do is take left under right here. So we're going to start with the left knee under and take the right over. So you can see where my left knee is. And of course, if you're in your seated position, you're not doing really anything, just staying right where you are. Left foot right next to the knee. We're going to lengthen up to the left arm and twist to the right as you look over the right shoulder here for the exhale. Elbow just above the right knee. Take some breaths. Nice deep breath. Again, I'm going to hold you here just a little longer. Also, twists are good for the digestive system. Again, many benefits in this pose. Let's hold for 3 more breaths. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. And again, we're just going to try to place the foot onto the knee. If that's difficult for you, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You know, yoga this is not a contest, and you know, I see that more in my class. You're home now, so you don't. I mean, I don't know if anybody's with you, but you're not trying to prove anything. The better you can get into poses, the more benefits you're going to receive from it. But be happy where you are. All right, let's go ahead and rotate the shoulders. We're going to draw the blades in and down again. Again, let's just take the left hand. We're going to grab the right wrist this time, and then coming forward with a nice flat back. And you may only come down part way, and you're going to start to feel it right away in that great hip. You know, hip flexors are so important to keep those stretched out, and especially when we're going through a very stressful time. You know, muscles really tend to tighten up, and especially if you sit around a lot, you're watching a lot of TV now. These are just great poses for you to do. So if you can put them in, for those who don't come to my classes, put them in your memory bank for later on. Hopefully you can get into them. Let's inhale. Let's come back up to center. And then lean back. Let's come back to that easy seat position. And let's just take the hands to the knees. Let's lengthen up. We're going to come forward with a flat back. And we're just going to do some pelvic rotation, sort of work that all out. And then reverse directions going the other way. All right. Let's come back into your seated position. Let your body respond to that. Nice deep breaths. So we just sort of did a nice opening to wake the body up a little bit, releasing a little tension and stress that we hold in the neck, the shoulders, the hips. It's all good stuff for you. So from here, we're going to go into, we're going to work we have a little sequence we're going to go before we go into the hamstrings. We're going to get the hamstrings, we're going to get the abs. So lots to do here. So let's go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together. Now we want to just create sort of like a diamond shape here. And for those who come to my class have an advantage because they know where I'm going, most of them. So let's go ahead and place the hands, cup the hands over the toes here. Lengthen up. We're just going to come over those cupped hands here. Again, just creating a little bit of a stretch here. Inhale, let's bring yourself back up to the center. And we're just going to bring the knees in. And we're going to lean back into a modified boat pose. Let's see how that works for you. Just do the best you can. We're just going to bring the legs up, arms by our side here. This is going to work the core. And then for those who are a little more advanced, if you want to try to come into full boat pose, let's stretch those legs out. Nice deep breath. As you exhale, let's bring the heels down nice and slow to your mat. And then coming into Dandasana, staff pose. This is the foundation for all our seated positions. So let's go ahead and lengthen up through the arms, stretch it out here. And then exhale, we're going to come forward and flat back. And let's see if we can bring the fingertips maybe over the toes, or maybe grab the ankles, or you can even use your strap. Up to you here. We're only going to stay here for maybe 5 to 6 breaths here. So breathe into the pose here, feel the stretch. If the head's down, look up. We're going to release your arms up overhead. As you exhale, palms turn out, stretch your arms out, and the fingers, lengthen through the fingers here. We're going to bring the hands right next to the hips here. Place the heel hand just behind the hips, fingertips pointing to the front of your mat. You're going to root through the palms, and with an inhale, you're going to raise the pelvis up, coming into an inclined plank. So you want to try to get that pelvis up as high as you can. This is going to work core and upper body here. Tilt the head back so you're in line with the body here. We're going to stay here for 5 to 7 breaths. Nice deep breaths. All right, great job. Let's come down nice and slow. We're going to lengthen through that right heel. And as we come back, we're going to bring the left leg in. And look at the leg. I want your head up here. Look at your leg. Try to get as straight as you can. We're going to interlock the fingers around that knee. Pull that knee in nice and tight. And then exhale, nose to knee here. Try to grab your strap wherever you have it, tie, belt, wherever you got. And this is our hamstring stretch. We're going to place it around the ball of the foot. Take the leg up, and as you can see what I'm doing right here, I'm relaxing the leg, it's slightly bent. I'm placing my hands just above the knee. I'm going to do one wrap around. And then bring the head back to the mat. Try to get the leg as straight as you can before you pull the leg towards you. And then gently bring the leg or the foot towards you. Feel the stretch. Nice deep breath. Now take pressure off the leg and just take 2 relaxing breaths. And then let's resume with the straight leg. Again, pull it towards you, maybe a little farther this time, but be careful. We're not, we've all been sort of not doing our yoga classes as much, so we want to be careful that we don't tweak anything. So be gentle. Let your body respond to the stretch you're creating here. You don't want to go crazy here and tweak something. If you want your arms straighter, you can always do another wrap around. It's always good to get the arms as straight as you can, but it doesn't have to be, but it just tends to work. Relax the neck, chin is slightly tucked. Don't be looking back over your head here. Go ahead and take some pressure off that leg. We're going to place the strap to the right side. And let's bring the knee in nice and tight to the chest. And then let's go ahead and exhale the chin right up to that knee or the nose. And then we're going to send the leg out. Leave your head up here. And we're going to bring the right knee in. Again, let's check the leg out here. Make sure it's straight. And again, pull that knee in tight, nose to knee. This is a great stretch as well. Okay, we're going to look for our strap here. Place and run the ball of the foot. Again, place the leg where it's comfortable. You want it to be relaxed. You can see my legs slightly bent. Place the hands above the knee. Bring the head back to the mat and then start to work your leg. Try to get it as straight as you can. A little micro bend is fine. Pull the leg towards you. Feel the stretch. Keep the breath going. Nice deep breath. All right, let's go ahead and take pressure off the leg for 2 breaths. Resume. Again, let's go ahead and pull it tight again. Alright, great job. Let's go ahead and bend the knee. Let's place the strap to the side. We might use the strap later on if we have time for some seated poses. Squeeze the knee in nice and tight. Nose to knee. And then stretch that leg out. Let's windmill the arms back overhead. And stretch through toes and fingers here. Let's bring both knees to the chest. Windmill the arms overhead. We're going to interlock around both knees. Squeeze tight. Let's hold for 5 breaths. Alright, let's bring the arms by our side. We're going to hit the abs here. So you look up here, you can see where I'm at. You want to have your legs at 90 degrees, arms by our side. The head is up here. With an inhale, we're going to take the arms back overhead, stretch the legs out, try to get them close to the mat. Exhale up here for 1. Inhale back. Exhale, take it to 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Inhale. Bring it up to 4. Inhale. Bring it up to 5. Inhale. Exhale to 6. Inhale. Bring it up to 7. Inhale. Exhale to 8. Bring it up to 9. And 10. Now maybe that's enough for you. For those who want more, we're going to go backwards. So let's bring it up to 10. And 9. If you're not doing them, just relax on your back, practice your breathing. Bring it up to 7. And 6. Bring it up to 5. And 4. 3. 2. Our last one. And squeeze. Nose to feet. Send the soles of feet to the ceiling. Windmill the arms back overhead. Take some breaths here. Again, the class is based on different levels, so maybe you've had enough. Just relax. We're just going to do 5 leg lifts. That's all we're going to do. And we're just going to try to do them nice and slow. So let's inhale the heels down to the mat. Try not to touch. And we're going to exhale, take them back up. Again, inhale down nice and slow. Hold. Let's hover a little bit. Exhale, take it back up for 2. Inhale down. Again, hover. Breathe. Exhale up for 3. Inhale down. Hold. Exhale, forward. Inhale down. Exhale for 5. Inhale, take it down nice and slow. And just hover, hands behind the head, look to your toes for 5 breaths. Bring knees to chest, cross your ankles, palms to the mat. We're going to rock back and forth here. And come up to seated position. All right, guys, take some breaths here. And again, let's just let the body respond to that short sequence we just did. So we did work the hamstrings for you. And we definitely went after the abs a little bit for you. Nice deep breaths. So let's go ahead and come into your table position. Make your adjustments as you need to. You want the arms directly underneath the shoulders, shoulder width. Knees under hips, hip width apart. Ground the head in neutral position. Spread the fingers wide. This next asana is cat stretch, and just a nice test your core strength a little bit here, balance and concentration. So we're going to look over the left shoulder and take the left leg and take it straight back. Try to get the leg as straight as you can. And then let's bring the right arm up and then do the fingers. Nice deep breaths here as you gaze forward. Try to center your weight and breathe in the toes. Now, for those who want, if you're just starting out, this might be a little bit, maybe a little more challenging than you're ready for, or if you want to try it, it's fine. All we're going to do is look over the right shoulder, bend your right leg as you try to reach over and grab the foot here. Actually, it's left. And let's resume back to your stretch. And come back to your table position. All right, great job. Take 2 relaxing breaths. Let's try the other side as you look over the right shoulder. First thing you want to do is stretch the leg out. You want to try to get it as straight as you can. When you're satisfied with that, bring your chest to the front. Also, check your left leg for a lunge. And then bring your left arm up. Stretch it out. Again, let's look over the left shoulder and grab the right foot. Great job. Release back to your stretch. Back to your table position. Tuck the toes in. We're going to send yourself right up to downward dog. So exhale with it off. Couple things here. We want to check the feet out. Make sure they're hip width apart. Check the hands. Make sure the shoulder width apart. Spread the fingers wide. Let's bring the head past the elbows here if you can. Lengthen up through the spine. Let's see if we can come up on the very tippy toes of the balls of the feet. With an exhale, let's start with the right side. See how far you can take the heel down. Feel the stretch. You're just going to come right up through the ankle and the calf here. Come back up on that foot and then let the left one go down. Nice and slow.
And then just keep working that back and forth here. Exhaling down, inhaling up. All right, let's go ahead and look up to the hands. We're going to bring the shoulders over the hands to plank pose. This is a core strengthener. Try to keep the body as straight as you can. Hold the pose. Exhale, come down very low. Work your core strength there as you come down. Nice and slow. Chaturanga, push yourself forward into baby cobra. Elbows are tucked. Root to the palms, inhale to upper dog, arms extended, look up. Tuck the toes into downward dog. All right, we're going to repeat that little sequence. Inhale, shoulders over the hands to plank. We're going to hold for 3 breaths. Exhale, take it down nice and slow to low plank. Chaturanga, push yourself forward into baby cobra. Elbows tucked. Root through the palms, inhale to upper dog, arms extended, look up. Exhale, come into your downward facing dog. Let's repeat it again. Inhale, shoulders over the hands to plank. Nice deep breath. Exhale, take it down to low plank. Nice and slow, build your core. Chaturanga, push yourself forward. Baby cobra. Root through the palms, inhale to upper dog, arms extended, look up. Tuck the toes to downward dog. Take some breaths here. Let's go ahead and take the right leg, send it up to the ceiling. Work those glutes. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, take it back up high. Again, exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, knee to chest and hold. This time, take the leg straight back as you lengthen through your heel. And then inhale the shoulders over the hands. As you do that, let the foot come to the mat in the plank pose. If you need a break, drop the knees. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to repeat that sequence left side. Raise the leg up with an inhale. Work the glutes. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, knee to chest and hold. Take the leg straight back, just lengthen through the heel. Inhale, shoulders over the hands to plank. Exhale to low plank. Chaturanga, baby cobra. Take some breaths there. Place the forehead to the mat. With your next inhale, we're going to rub the nose in the mat. See how high you can bring the chest up without using the hands. Up as high as you can. We're going to hold for 3 breaths. Exhale. Forehead to the mat. One more time. Inhale. Come on up. Hold for 3. Try to come up a little bit higher. Just give yourself a little more effort here to raise it up. Exhale, chin to mat. This time, let's just bring the elbows underneath the shoulders into Sphinx pose. Raise the chest up here. Take some breaths as you relax in this pose to a point. Check your alignment out. You want the feet together, lengthen through the toes. Both legs are totally engaged. You want to push the pelvis into the mat, elevate the chest. This is working the lower back.
Feel yourself breathe into your mat. Work your elbows towards the side of the mat, and we're going to bend the right knee. Now look, if you can't grab your foot, just bring your arms out into airplane mode. That's perfectly fine. All you gotta do is bring them out T shape. If you can grab your foot, reach back and grab your right foot and your left. Place your chin to the mat. With your next inhalation, we're going to push the feet right in the hands, elevate the chest, bow pose. A great pose for the back, chest. Three more breaths. Great job. Hands right next to the chest, root through the palms. Inhale to supported cobra. Knees still on the mat. Look up. Come up to table position. Take the knees wide. You want to touch the big toes, but the knees go to the side of the mat. Let the butt fall back between the heels, and then walk your hands out, place support on the mat, and just get a good stretch up to the back. This is your counter for your bow pose. Look up your hands, walk them back to your quads here. Let's come up onto the knees. Let's rotate the shoulders. Draw the blades in, down, come into the camel's pose, and back bend here. Let's let the hands fall towards the ankles. Look up. Inhale, coming back to the center. Let's bring our hands to the mat in table position. Tuck the toes to downward dog. And we're going to slowly walk the hands back to our feet. Place the fingers underneath the toes. Straight legs here, nose to knees. We're getting blood to the head here. If you feel dizzy, come out of the pose. It's always good to try to get blood into the head. Work your brain sounds. Nice deep breaths here. Let's go ahead and release the fingers from the toes. We're going to place the hands to the knees, come up half fold, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, nose to knees, hands behind the calves, use it for leverage, nose to knees here. Let's bend the knees slightly as you come up, and we're going to come up nice and slow. Feel each vertebrae, nice overhead stretch. Palms to prayer, exhale to center. Palms open, inhale up. Exhale, let's do a forward bend. Come the whole way down your mat. Touch the mat with your fingertips right next to the feet. Inhale, take it back up. Nice overhead stretch. Palms to prayer, exhale to center. Again, palms are open, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it the whole way to your mat. Inhale, bring it back up. Palms to prayer, exhale to center. Last one, this time leave your palms in prayer, you inhale up. Exhale, swan dive to the mat. Inhale, take it back up. Palms to prayer, exhale, center. Alright, let's just take a short little break here for 2 minutes. You can grab a drink if you want to. I can't believe our time has expired so quickly. So we're going to go right back into it. Just take a little break here. I'm going to walk you through a sun salutation. So let's come to the front of your mat. Come in the mountain pose. Mountain pose is the foundation for all your standing poses. Check your feet out. You want them hip width apart. Sides of the feet parallel to the sides of the mat. Palms are open. Rotate the shoulders. Blades come in and down. Let the shoulders just sort of drop away from the ears, okay? You don't want to hold them up tight. Relax the neck with the chin slightly tucked. Take a few relaxing breaths here. Let's inhale the arms up overhead for the stretch. I want you to Bring body awareness to this pose as you feel the feet grounded into your mat. Hopefully you're in bare feet, but if you're not, it's okay. Just do the best you can do. Feel the legs engage your spine, lengthen, feel the energy flowing up through the spine. With an exhale, palms turn out, hinge the hips flat back. We're going to bring the fingertips right down to the mat. And legs are straight here. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, we'll step the right leg back, and we're going to come into a nice low lunge here. Feel the stretch. This works those inner thighs. Nice deep breaths. Let the right knee touch the mat as we come up to a kneeling overhead stretch. Let the pelvis move forward. Bring a little back bend into it as you look up. Exhale, bring both hands down to your mat. Tuck your toes in. We're going to step the left leg back to plank position. Take 3 breaths here. Exhale, bring us up into downward facing dog. Leave your toes tucked in as you take the knees to the mat, send the butt to the heels, let your forehead touch the mat, and then look up. With your next inhalation, bring the shoulders up over the hands. Coming into your 8-point pose as you exhale, chin touches the mat and then chest in that sequence, coming right up to baby cobra. Inhale up to supported cobra, look up. Tuck your toes down to dog. Sweep the right leg to the ceiling. We're going to take the foot right up between the hands. Position for warrior one. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Pivot on the back foot. Step up to a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Palms to prayer. Exhale to center. Left side. Palms open. Inhale, lengthen through the fingers. Exhale, palms turn out, hinge at the hips, flat back, fingertips to the mat. Right beside the feet, not in front, nose to knees. Straight legs. Inhale, bend knees. Exhale, take the left leg back. This is called your low lunge. Feel the stretch. Works the inner thighs. Let your left knee touch the mat. Come up to a nice kneeling overhead stretch. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Tuck your toes in. Low lunge. Transition back to plank. Take 3 breaths. Exhale to downward facing dog. Leave your toes tucked. Knees to the mat, butt to the heels. Look up. Inhale, shoulders over the hands. 8-point pose as you exhale. Come in with your chin touching first, then chest. And come right into baby cobra. Elbows tucked. Inhale to supported cobra. Look up. Knees are on the mat there. Tuck the toes into downward dog. Sweep the left leg to the ceiling. We're going to take it up right between the hands here. Position for warrior one. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Let's pivot the back foot and step up. Forward, forward. Inhale, lengthen up. Palms to prayer. Exhale to center. We're going to take you through one real short sequence. Our time is expiring. And then we'll maybe do 1 or 2 seated stretches and that'll be our class. Let's leave the palms to prayer as you inhale up. Exhale, the swan dive to the mat. Inhale, halfway fold. Exhale, let's step the right leg back. Come into a nice low lunge, feel the stretch. Let's position that back foot for a warrior's pose. Come up to warrior one. Exhale, both hands down to the mat. We're going to windmill the right arm back to warrior two. Here you want to center the weight. Warrior pose is a great pose for you. Working upper and lower body. Bring the hands to the waist. We're going to straighten the left leg. If you have a block, you can use it right beside the left foot. Pelvic tilt, you're going to drop the left hip down. Right hip comes up.
And let's go ahead and run your left hand down the leg. And then turn your shoulder up to the right foot. Right hand to the waist, lift your left foot, bend your knee, and back up to warrior two. Exhale, both hands down your mat. You're going to pivot the back foot and step up to a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen up. Palms to prayer, exhale to center. This time, keep your palms to prayer, shoot inhale. Exhale, swan dive to the mat. Inhale, halfway fold. Exhale, step the left leg back. Low lunge, feel stretch. Position for warrior one. Exhale, both hands to your mat. From here, you're going to windmill the left arm back and right into warrior two. Feel the stretch. Hands to the waist. Straighten the right leg. Pelvic tilt, the right hip comes down, the left goes up. Run the right hand down the leg. You don't have to go to the mat. You can stop right at your knee here, calf, wherever you're comfortable with. This works the sciatica nerve. Great pose for that. It's also a great core strengthener. Raise your left arm up and a stretch. Lots of benefits. Left hand to your waist, look to your right foot. You're going to bend your knee and back up to warrior two. Exhale, both hands to your mat. Pivot on that back foot, let's step up, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen up through the fingers. Exhale, bend the knees, come into chair pose. Utkatasana. Knees come together here. Weight to the heels, lengthen up. This works the muscles around the knee here. Nice deep breath. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, come the whole way down your mat. Inhale, take it back up. Palms to prayer. Exhale to center. Great job. Just come to your seat position. Okay, we just have a few minutes left. We'll get one seated stretch in, and then we'll go into Savasana. Okay, so let's just lean back. Take your left leg out. If you have a strap, you can just lay it out there. And alignment is very important. So you can see how I'm set up here. You want a nice straight leg. You want to lengthen through the heel, toes are back. Palms to prayer. Let's inhale, exhale, come forward with a flat back. So you're pushing from the lower part of the back forward. Reach out and grab your strap here. And then bring those to the knee. Again, breathe in the pose here. Feel the stretch. Alright, let's go ahead and lift up the foot. Come up nice and slow. I like to hold you there longer, but we're running out of time. Let's bring this right knee up. And just going to interlock the left arm around it. Look over that right shoulder for a little twist to the right. Inhale, back to center, stretch out the right leg, bring the left in, place the strap out around the foot. Palms into prayer, let's lengthen up. Exhale, come forward, flat back, and reach out and grab your strap. Or if you don't need it, that's fine, does breathe in the foot. Nice deep breath. Let's go ahead and look up to the foot. Come up nice and slow. With an inhale. Left hand pulls the left leg up. Wrap your right arm around it. Twist to the left on an exhale. Inhale back to center. Stretch the left leg out. Place your strap around both feet. Inhale up. Exhale, come forward, flat back. Reach out and grab your straps. and nose to knee here. If you remember, we did this pose earlier in the class. You might want to compare how you feel now to when you did it earlier in the class. We did that right off the start. Look up to the feet. Let's release your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Let's go ahead and windmill the arms back overhead. With an inhale, bring your left knee in. Exhale, the arms up overhead. We're going to interlock the fingers around that left knee, and we're going to squeeze it tight, nose to knee. Supine twist. Right hand on the outside of the knee, pulled across the body, and look left. Let your left arm rest on the floor. Inhale, bring yourself right back to center. Squeeze it in nice and tight. Send it out. Just bring the right knee in. Squeeze. Nose to knee. Keep the left leg engaged. You want to let it through the heel. Toes are back. Left hand on the outside of the right leg. Place your arm on the floor. Palm down. And pull the knee across the body. You're going to look opposite of your twist here. Great job. Inhale back to center. Give that knee a loving squeeze. Nose to knee. Send the leg straight out. Again, windmill the arms back overhead. Let's really get a good stretch on both sides of the body here as you breathe deep. Let's take 2 or 3 deep breaths in this horizontal position. Bring both knees to the chest. We're going to windmill the arms overhead. Interlock, squeeze and tight. Nose to knees here. And let's do a pelvic, let's just move the knees in a circular motion. Just a gentle massage for the back here. Reverse directions going the way. Let the soles rest onto the mat. Now look, you might be home, but don't leave your mat. This is important. Savasana is part of your class, so just hang in there. We're just going to bring the arms either out to a T shape, palms can be up or down, or if you're comfortable with them by your side, breath comes back to normal. This is cool down. You can let the soles touch with the knees fall to the floor, or you can send the legs straight out into Savasana. Eyes are closed. Relax your neck, chin tuck. And let's just stay here for just maybe a couple minutes and just take time to absorb your class. It's going to be a total silence here. I'm not going to be talking. So let's just see if we can relax and stay present, challenge the mind, stay present with the body here. Okay, I'm going to cut it short. Let's just go ahead and move arms and legs, and we're going to roll to the right side. And roll to your right side, and then we're going to come up to seated position. So anyway, I want to thank the Y for allowing me to come into your home here today for a 1-hour yoga class, and I totally enjoyed it. You know, I've not been doing anything myself, and so this has been a positive for me, and I hope it's a positive for you. Hopefully we can all get back together soon. This virus or whatever that's is plaguing us in more ways than one, which we're not going to get into. Hopefully it will end soon here. We can all get back together. You know, the Y's, you know, I always think of the Y's a family. And that bonding that we get, that we miss, hopefully we can get that back soon. I'd like to know, you know, your comments. You might want to
give me your comments. My email is pretty easy, breathedeep188@gmail.com. So if you want to throw me some email, how bad I was, I don't know, if you like the class at all, or any comments you might have, I'm open to suggestions always. Again, that's breathedeep188@gmail.com. Okay, let's go ahead and bring our palms to prayer again. Always, I can't say good to see you, but it's good to work with you. And we're going to close our class here. So let's go ahead and you guys have a great day. Namaste. Are we done?
Won't let me shut it off.
You good? What?
See if you can hit off. Finish.
Oh, I'm still one.
Yeah, hit that.
I have my glasses on, but where am I supposed to hit right there? This is Barry. Are they hearing us?
Yeah.